Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a great week. I started this week with some really good energy because it was White Monday and I was at this breakfast event where we highlighted circular companies, we had discussions, and I talked a little bit about sustainable influencers and what I do, and it was just such a great energy. And also on social media, because I saw different pictures from my colleagues in the network. I saw so many other amazing people who shared the White Monday message, which was to reduce and reuse and recycle and rent and all of these amazing options to just going and buying newly produced stuff. So that was really great. Then we got sick, so the rest of the week has been, quite slow. And today the sun came out, so I have some really good energy and I'm gonna take a walk later, and it just feels really good to be back and feel quite okay. My throat is a little bit sore, but it's so much better now. But today I want to talk to you about self-love and sustainability and why I think it's connected. Because on my channels, you probably follow me on Instagram, I try to focus on good enough sustainable living. And the reason why I'm doing this is, first of all, because I want to attract people who haven't come that far. I want to talk to people who maybe started thinking about sustainability today and show that we can all make a difference. Because I think the most important thing is that we start. I know a lot of people who feel stressed and frustrated, who even feel anxiety and anger about the situation. And of course I felt that too. Of course I can relate. Of course I think it's totally justified. This is not to point fingers at anyone. But I have realized for myself that for me it helps so much more to focus on what gives me energy and to build up myself, because then I have so much more energy to deal with problems in the rest of the world. So when I think about sustainability, I try to think about something that's called inner sustainability, or I call it inner sustainability too, because I think it's very related. I think that on a bigger level, the problems in this world have so much to do with how we treat ourselves, how we treat each other. I think that this stress of being something and consuming our way to something and working overtime, I think all of this is connected. So I think how we feel is very much connected to the rest of the world. Because when I was younger, I used to shop to make myself feel better. I used to think that I had to work to prove my worth. I thought I was actually worthless as a person if I didn't prove myself in every single way. And to get started with sustainability, I think we need to start focusing on ourselves and what gives us energy. Maybe you start with food because you love food, and then it's quite easy to try some new vegetarian recipes or vegan recipes. Or maybe try to challenge yourself to reduce your food waste. Maybe you're interested in fashion and you spend a lot of time in fashion stores. Then you can move that focus and that time to a secondhand shop instead, or by arranging a clothes swap event with your friends. So I think focus on what gives you energy. And also in general, do things that gives you energy. And I'm not talking about shopping and other things that we're trained to think gives us something, but what actually makes you happy. But it's because it's probably not gonna be overconsumption. Maybe take a walk, maybe, sleep in, do some yoga. What gives you energy? Spend time with friends, have good relationships, real relationships. Take care of the stuff you own, be more materialistic in that sense. I really think it's important to start focusing on what actually makes us happy. And as you've noticed, this video isn't about pointing fingers or giving correct answers to this issue, but more to give you thoughts and ideas on how we can actually make a sustainable movement that's sustainable for ourselves too. Because when it comes down to it, what we want to achieve, or at least what I want to achieve, is a world where people are happy, where the planet is happy, where we can thrive in every single way without harming the planet, because that idea needs to go down. And I also think this is super important, since most of the people in the sustainability movement are women. It's women who put very high expectations on themselves to care for others, to care for the planet, and we often tend to forget about ourselves. So by caring for yourself, you're probably gonna have a lot more energy to go out into the world and do good. I realized that about myself, that when I actually care for myself, I can give so much more, both to my family, to my friends, and to what I'm trying to achieve with my channels. So that was just some thoughts for me. I just wanted to check in here and talk a little bit about this subject. I would love to hear your thoughts, because I think this is super interesting. How do you feel that your well-being is connected to the world around you? Do you really think you can pour from an empty cup? That's a very classic expression. What do you think you can do today that will give you more energy and that is actually kind to the rest of the world too? Like my good friend Sophie used to say, you don't have to feel bad to do good, and I'm really trying to live by that. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit subscribe if you like what I do, and of course give a thumbs up. Let's be kind to ourselves and to others. Bye!